want to bring in Jo-Anna Nieves. She's a criminal defense attorney and founder of Nieves Law Firm. Jo-Anna, good morning to you. More and more layers here being unraveled. Jane's testimony has included a lot of specific language saying things like she does not want to do this anymore. She felt like she was reliving her sexual drama as it related to, of course, star witness Cassie Ventura. So this is my question. Why does this matter right now? And how, if in any way, is this connecting to the charges against Diddy?
Morning, Jane. I think that you hit the nail right on the head when you talk about layering this testimony. It's just like brick by brick, the prosecution is building the case against him. And the reason it matters is because it's showing pattern. It's showing consistency in the financial control that he had, the coercive measures that he used to bring people into compliance, the ways he silenced them, and even when they expressed that they wanted out, they still felt compelled to stay because of all of the tools of the trade he was using in this enterprise at large.
You know, Jane also testified that in reading Cassie Ventura's story, it's felt so much like her own experience. Why do you think this is coming up right now? Why did that come up?
Yeah, I definitely think that the prosecution brought up the lawsuit to corroborate Jane's testimony, right? To add credibility to what she's saying. This just wasn't one victim, one woman who suffered private domestic abuse at the hands of an individual, but that this was a pattern and practice of Diddy in his the enterprise that they're trying to show. So they want to build that case by showing that the behaviors that he used were similar in nature, that the methods that he employed in gaining that compliance remained consistent throughout multiple witnesses, and not just those that he was in intimate relationships with, but also those that were in his sphere. Cassie's mother, her best friend, Kid Cudi, the new boyfriend that she was interacting with. He employed these measures across the board.
You know, it's interesting. We've had several different analysts come on. We've actually had some analysts say that they don't believe the prosecution's case is rock solid. There may be some gaps that the prosecution is going to have to deal with that could cause a big problem for them. I'm wondering where you see, if any of those gaps, and what does the defense now need to do to represent their client well in this proceeding moving forward?
Absolutely. I think that the major gap is the consensual or the perceived consensual nature of all of this conduct. There were assistants who suffered abuses and claimed sexual assault, but at the same time, they stayed there for several years. There are these women that he was in relationship with that testified to these egregious acts that they had to engage in, but they still stayed. And they still, even Jane at this point, she still receives financial support from him. So I think the defense is going to pounce on those issues where it looks like it's more of a voluntary consensual relationship that had some bad behavior involved, but it wasn't part of an actual criminal enterprise.
Yeah. Well, there's still lots more to come. The prosecution even, in fact, signaling they may wrap early. So we will watch to see what happens there. Jo-Anna Nieves, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Don't forget to like and share this video, and for more legal insights, keep watching and subscribe to our channel.